You are not just a VA. The sooner more people in our industry start believing that, the faster their businesses and confidence will grow. Because I hear it all the time. I'm just a VA. I only do admin. It's nothing special. And every single time I want to stop people mid-sentence because there is nothing just about what we do. You are often the organiser, the problem solver, the communicator, the project manager, the person holding things together behind the scenes while everyone else gets to shine out front. You create capacity, you reduce stress, you improve productivity, you help businesses function better. That's not just anything. And yet so many incredibly capable VAs still minimise themselves before anyone else even gets the chance to form an opinion. I'm Holly Copsey, and this is the Visionary VA podcast, where we help VAs build the skills and mindset they need to build a profitable, sustainable business. This topic is something I spoke about recently at the Manchester VA conference. Because confidence is something I think almost everybody struggles with at some point. People think confidence comes first, that one day you suddenly wake up being fearless and ready and worthy enough to go after bigger things. But in my experience, that's not how it works at all. Confidence usually comes after the action, not before it. The confidence comes because you did the scary thing, not because fear magically disappeared first. One of the biggest things holding us back is comparison, and I see that constantly. People comparing their chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 12, their behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, their beginning to someone else's established business, and then convincing themselves they're behind. But what you don't see online is the years it took, the mistakes, the messy middle, the self-doubt, the failures, the difficult clients, the times people question themselves. You're comparing yourself to a polished snapshot, not the full story. And I promise that if you're questioning whether you're actually as capable as people think you are, you're hesitating on pricing, feeling intimidated by other VAs, worrying you're not expert enough, you're feeling scared to put yourself out there. These feelings are totally normal, and you are definitely not the only one experiencing them. Even people who look confident still doubt themselves sometimes. I started my conference talk by sharing that I've struggled with confidence my whole life and often still do. The people who grow aren't necessarily the people with the most confidence. They're often the people willing to act before confidence arrives. And at some point, if you want to build something bigger, you have to stop waiting for permission. You have to stop minimizing yourself. And you have to stop speaking about your business like it's small before anyone else even gets a chance to form their own opinion. Because if you keep saying, I'm just a VA, why would anyone else see you differently? Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be arrogant, and it doesn't mean pretending to know everything. There's a huge difference between confidence and ego. Confidence is simply trusting your skills, recognizing your value, and owning the role you play. And I think we need more VAs who are willing to own their expertise, not in a loud or flashy way, but in a grounded, professional way. Because what we do matters. Great support changes businesses. I've seen it for years. I've seen what happens when leaders finally have the right support around them. I've seen businesses grow faster. I've seen stress reduce. I've seen people finally operate in the zone they're actually meant to be in. That impact matters. It makes a real difference to the lives of the business owners we support. So maybe the next level for you isn't another course or another qualification or another year of waiting. Maybe the next level is simply starting to see yourself differently, starting to speak differently, showing up differently, taking yourself more seriously. Because confidence isn't built through overthinking. It's built through evidence, through action, through repetition. and through proving to yourself that you can do hard things. The next version of your business probably requires a braver version of you. The version willing to speak up, be visible, own their value, charge properly, take up space, and stop apologizing for wanting more. So, if you take one thing from this episode, please stop calling yourself just a VA. Because there is nothing just about building a business, supporting leaders, creating impact, and changing your life through the work you do. Own your space, even before you fully feel ready for it, because confidence tends to catch up afterwards. Thanks for listening to today's episode of the Visionary VA podcast. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on whichever platform you're using, and I'll be back with the next episode on the 4th of June. If this episode resonated with you, you might find episode 8 helpful, where I talk about building a growth mindset and taking charge of your future success. I'll pop the link in the show notes. And if you're not yet a member of our amazing free VA Handbookers Facebook community, make sure you head over there and join us too. You'll find the link below. See you next time.